Come here. Welcome to the Famous Foxes Aftermath Show, live every Sunday on Leicester Fan TV. Come on, you Foxes. Good morning, Foxes. How the devil are you today? How's your weekend been so far? At least it's not been ruined yet. We've had a decent Friday night, a decent Sunday. But welcome to the original Sunday morning Leicester City football show. Every Sunday morning, unlike some, where you know what day it is. It's Sunday. It's now 9:30 a.m. So it's time for the Famous Foxes Aftermath Show, run by us fans in here for you fans out there. And you know what? Your opinion really matters. To get them comments in, let's get going. It's kick-off time. Come on, you Foxes.
The Leicester City machine is on the march again.
Leicester Fan TV presents a variety of content like fan discussions, match analysis, and engaging with Leicester fans worldwide. We want your views live, thanks to our sponsors, Everard's, Pucker Pies, Hologram, Take Me, Newbie & Co, and the Fox's Arms.
Want to watch more content like this? Hit the like button. Give us your views. Hit subscribe to Leicester Fan TV and make sure to follow Leicester Fan TV on all socials.
Morning all, how the devil are we? I hope we're well, I hope we're good. I don't know who that was, just popped on. I don't know if somebody's sneaking on before me. I even started. I hope you're all well, I hope you're good. Are we all excited? Morning Simon, long time no see. Morning Nigel, there we are, there's Simon's comment. Morning Simon, how are you? Nigel, how are you? Are you good? Am I still on? Looks like I've stopped there for a minute. I'm still on, but no comments are coming up at the minute. We'll have to wait and see on that. I've got a few people waiting to come in. Let's bring them in. I'm not sure the comments ain't coming up at the minute. I don't know why, but we'll see. Morning, Nick. How are you, pal? Hold on. My laptop's gone absolutely tits up, I think, this morning. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Morning, Nick. How are you, mate? Good?
I'm all right, bud. Yourself?
Yeah, I think something's gone wrong with my laptop. I can't get the comments up this morning, but it doesn't matter. I'll bring Tom in. Tom's there on the train somewhere. It's my laptop's playing up this morning. My laptop's playing up. Sorry, Tom, you might come in a minute. I don't know what's going on with. There we go. No,
it was buffering. There it is.
There it is. How are you, Tom? You're right.
Morning, all.
Tom's on the train. I'm sorry, my laptop seems to be playing up at the minute, so I'm not sure I can get any comments up, but I'll try in a minute. I don't know what's up with it. Tom, oh, here we go. We're getting there. Someone's doing that for me. There we go. Someone's doing that for me already. That's great. Tom, you're on the train. Whereabouts are you, pal?
Just left Banbury, coming up from Solihull to Marylebone, and then jump on the tube network at 2:70. So to be around about 11, half 11 or so. So if you're a man, fancy having a chat, I'll be sure find me on somewhere for a tricky point before a massive game this season, really.
It is. It's a huge game, isn't it, Tom? There's a little bit of delay on your side, but we'll get through it. Nick, what do you think to today's game so far? Like Tom said, it is a tough one, isn't it, today?
It is a tough one. Let's be fair, Spurs are there for the taking today. It depends on what Leicester turn up. I think confidence in the club in general is down the toilet at the minute, so it depends on what we see. I feel sorry for people like Tom and all the other guys that have gone today and made the trip on a Sunday. We'll see.
Talking of making trips, it is an old favourite of mine, Mark. Hello, Mark. How are you, mate?
I can just about hear you, Jamie.
All right then, Mark. Well, I'll tell you what, Mark. We'll just drop you off just a minute. I've got someone else. Just 1 second, Mark. I'll be with you in a second. I've got Kate. Kate's here. Morning, Kate. How are you?
Morning. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I hope you're on the passenger side and not driving there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rightio. Doing old Tom Street. We'll start with you, Kate, as you're in the car. You're driving down. What's it like? Are you nervous, excited? Are you in the car on your own, or have you got friends with you?
got friends with me.
Yeah. So what's the view in the car then? What do you think? What does everyone think? Is it going to be like Nick said? Spurs are there for the
I think
taking.
we're a bit nervous today. I think we're a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're a bit nervous today because Spurs are there for the taking. Reading about their defensive weaknesses, it's very similar to ours actually, leaving space at the back, fullbacks being pulled out of position. So it seems like it could be a like-for-like attack really for us. But yeah, just with our recent form and confidence, I'm also a little bit worried about the away end. I'm not going to lie, like the toxicity isn't filling me with enjoyment at the moment. So that's also on my mind a little bit. I just want us to get behind the lads today, at least in the 90 minutes.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on, hasn't there, behind the scenes? There's the managers at the papers have said there's been a lot of unrest behind the scenes. Do you think that will make surge on the players and think, well, people are saying things about us. What's going on? We've got to put a more performance up to prove them wrong. There is nothing wrong behind the scenes. Or do you think it could go totally the opposite way?
It could go the opposite way, but if it was me, I just want to say and prove that we do try our best every time we go out on the pitch. We all want to, do better and get us out of this mess we're in at the moment. And the tide will change. The tide will turn. We've seen that before in previous seasons when we're on a losing streak. So I think they could react positively to it. This won't be they'll have seen it before. Connor Cody will have seen it before. Like, these people are experienced professionals, so I'd like them to behave like that today. But I do think the fans, we can be the 12th man, so I'd love us to be able to do that as well.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? This is not your first journey down to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, is it? You've been there before, haven't you?
No, it's my third football match, I think, and I've done the NFL there as well. I love that stadium.
Oh, a lot of people say it's a good stadium. I won't leave you long. I won't have you long because you're in the car. What do you hope? You think it's a point? Do you think, like you say, you're there for the taking? Can we do it? Or does it depend on what team, well, even what Spurs team turns up, let alone what Leicester team turns up?
Well, I've heard Spurs only have 12 fit players. So, yeah, if we get a draw today, I'll be happy with that, to be honest. But we need something better than 0, that's for sure, just to keep, close to the pack ahead of us. And we just need a bit of a turn from a loss, don't we? We don't need another L on the sheet at the moment.
No, we don't. We don't need to make it 8 L's on the trot. Okay, I'm going to let you go. It's been much appreciated you driving, doing 2 things at one time, which most men can't do, which we all struggle with. You've just proved it that you can and we can't. All right then, Kate. Thanks a lot, and enjoy it. And see you. I think you'll see.
Bye.
See you later. There's Kate. I'll bring Mark back in now. Morning, Mark. How are you? Are you good?
I don't.
Oh no, Mark. Let's bring. This is what you get with people on buses. Oh, he's come back now. Here's Mark. Mark, how are you, pal? You good?
I can see you. I don't think I can hear you that well, Jamie. That's the problem.
Oh, can you hear me now, Mark? This is going to be one of them days. This is getting people joining from buses and trains.
No, I can't. I can see Reedy's little grinny face, but I can't. I can't hear you very well, Jamie.
We're a bit quieter. In a few minutes, come back and join. 5 minutes, Mark. Come back. Right, it's too noisy for that. Let's get talking about stuff. Let's get Tom back in if Tom can join us. I know this is a bit
You've got to play David from Bo Selector.
Reedy, how are you, pal? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
What's the feeling down there then on the bus? Are you on the back row of the bus there, pal?
I am, yes.
You're in your normal seat here. What's the feeling with everything going on? I mean, it's 7 wins. I wish it was 7 wins on the trot. 7 defeats in a row. But we're still only 2 points from safety, and the results went right for us yesterday. What? Can we take something from it today? Are Spurs there for the taking? Can we actually get something from them?
I think we can. I think we can get every chance we can get a win today. The way they're playing, the injuries they've got, I think there's every chance we can get a result today. So
And what's the feeling on the bus, pal? Have you had a word? Are they all singing and happy and clapping, Larry, and everything else? Is it all nice?
Do you want me to ask some people?
Go up the bus and ask them what. Well, ask Tom while he's here. Well, you go and get somebody to speak to you.
Go on then.
Tom,
What do you reckon to today's game?
I think we've got a good chance. As long as we can do score goals and not concede. We've got to go against the run of our normal performance. We'll go from there, won't we?
There you go, there's one.
Yeah, well, go and walk down the bus. Is Alan on the bus today?
He is.
Go and get Alan. Go and get Alan. Well, I'll speak to Nick.
I don't stick to the 50 mile an hour limit, sir.
No,
He's on the 50 mile an hour limit. Tom, you were speaking earlier about, like I said to Reader, it's going to be difficult today, isn't it? 7 defeats in a row. Can you see us get anything from it today?
Positive game. I think them playing on Thursday night, having 14 players injured, and quite a few of them would be starting if they weren't. You have to go into this game that we've had 7 days break, and there's a chance we actually could go nick it today if we wanted to. But somehow we've got to stop shipping goals and keep it tight. And I think if we can keep it tight, we will get 1 or 2 chances today. And hopefully, this is the day Vardy gets back on the goal scorers. But it was rough to go to Tottenham in second to Nick. So I'm not going to it. I think a point today wouldn't be a bad result, but standing out at the point of the season already where we've got to start winning games. And it's 3 from 4. It looks like after yesterday's results with Everton winning and people around us picking up results. So massive game. And I'm quite positive going down there. We can actually do something with what's gone off at Spurs over the last few weeks. And no Dominic for them. That is a massive loss for them.
It is. Tom, I'm going to drop you out because you're it's hard to hear you on the train, mate. It's really difficult. It's really it's a bit, very staticky. You sound a bit like a robot this morning. See you later, pal. Nick, like I said earlier, a lot's gone on this week, hasn't it? With the wrong boots, a fight in the changing rooms after the thing. But then it's come out that was a bit of a fake story. Is there disruption in the camp, do you think? Like I was speaking to Kate about it. Do you think there's disruption in the camp?
I think there's something going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of. But on the When You're Smiling podcast, I think it was Monday, they were talking obviously about Fulham last weekend and they were referencing back to when the greatest escape under Pearson, and they were saying, I think who was it on with them? I think it was Matthew Fry was on with them, and he said that he wouldn't be surprised if Vardy calls a meeting to try and get everybody together and get on the same page, because we know when we were in that sticky run last season, when we thought we were going to throw, going up away, that's what they did, and they all came together. Whether they do it, I don't know, but there is something going on beyond the club. Jamie, 100%. I mean, this the debt, for example, that's being converted into shares and stuff like that. People are speculating: is that because Top's ready to sell up? He's had enough.
We said this last time, didn't we? But we still have to pay the money back. But is really, like Nick's just said, is he ready to sell up? But on the other hand to that, is there somebody that wants to spend 500 million? Because that's what it's going to cost. Is there anybody out there that's got 500 million in the back pocket lying about ready to spend on a football club, Reader?
Everything transfers, people blaming the board. You've got Rude not at the moment, which means I don't think Top should sell on, but it's just everyone's blaming certain people for certain reasons, and everyone's got their own opinion at the moment. So it's just hard. But like you said, that Coley situation, that's been proven wrong. The Buonanotte situation, I don't know, but again, if you have a bad performance, then you're going to get criticised for it. And then you've just seen as well now that Thomas is being linked with Hoffenheim, and they've made a few offers. So, yeah.
But they've made an offer. I don't know whether everyone's seen it on the news this morning. It was literally about 9:30 when it came out that Hoffenheim from Germany in the Bundesliga have offered €5 million for Luke Thomas, but Leicester have said it's not enough or not in their ballpark, whatever you want to call it. But so honestly, I don't know. it's a tough one to call, isn't it? With that, it would be nice to get him off the books. I like him as a player, but I don't think he's got much game time left with us, Nick. Do you agree with that, Thomas? Unfortunately,
No, I don't think so. I mean, he can do a job in the sort of the Championship for me. But I think he was proven when he was on loan at Sheffield United last season. He can't really do it in the Premier League. You know, local lad comes from Syston and everything. You know, you want to see those types of guys do well, but it's just not really worked for him, has it? So
yeah. Let's just see if Thomas isn't even Prem as Elon Musk wants to buy a football club. I'm not sure we'll get Elon Musk at our club, to be honest. Let's just see if Mark can hear us now. Mark, can you hear me now?
I can, yeah. Yeah, can you hear me?
Good. We're just talking about the amount of debt and what's gone on behind the scenes this week. Is that going to cause us a problem this weekend? Well, not this weekend, in a few hours' time. Is it going to cause disruption?
Well, I think I don't know. I think they've got more things to worry about on the pitch rather than what's going on off the pitch. And listening to your comments about people in sort of the hierarchy, I still think we have one major problem in the club, or maybe two, and they should have gone a couple of seasons ago. Rudkin and Mrs. Rudkin, Mrs. Wheeler. I think we've just been throwing good money after bad money. We need to take stock of what we got. We keep panic buying and panic selling, and all it's doing is driving the club into despair, to be fair.
It is, isn't it? We're going to go a bit happier news now, Mark. We're going to talk about today's game more than the back. I mean, I don't know which is worse. The backroom stuff. What kind of lineup would you like to see today, Mark? You're travelling there. What
I'd like to.
When you turn
I am. I'd like to say, well, I don't think we've got a lot of options really, apart from playing the sort of team that played last week. I mean, we've played City, we've played Liverpool, we seem to play well against the bigger clubs, and I think today is going to be the defining moment. We either put up or we shut up, because if we lose today, I think it's a downhill struggle. When we win today, we can. I mean, they're not on fire, are they? They had a bit of a result in Europe in the week, but I still think I feel more positive today than I have done for quite some time, and I think we'll get results today.
Positive. I think we'll get a result today. Hopefully for a win. I'd hope for a draw. I've gone for my normal Desmond. I'm hoping to score some goals as well. But Nick, confidence is a big thing in football, and our confidence is low as a snake's belly at the minute. Is that going to play a big part in it today? With confidence? Do we need that early goal? Do we need that early block, early penalty save, early something to get us going, or should we be going straight from the start?
I think we've needed that all season, Jamie, to be fair. But let's be fair, we're all going to want us to start right on the front foot as we go and just go for them. We've been calling out, I mean, me and you, for example, called dinosaurs where we'd like to see the old school and play 4-4-2.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Obviously, I don't think we could go 4-4-2 personally, because, like we said numerous times, we ain't got the depth because of obviously what's going on. But, you know, just you think there's certain players that could come in today, like Okoli, for example. I'd start Okoli today, and you'd think he'd have a point to prove, especially with everything that's coming out this week. It turns out to be a load of tosh. So, you know, are we going to see the new lad, Wogo, you know, on the fullbacks today? You know,
yeah, I mean, it could be. Reedy, are you expecting Wowo to play? Koulibaly, that's it. You expecting him to play? What's the feeling in there? Are they expecting him to play? Reedy, do you think?
I think he should play today. Yeah, like I say, JJ had a lot of game time. Don't get me wrong. If I'm totally honest, he's been decent, but the moment he makes any mistake, he makes his game completely shattered. So I don't know. Yeah, you brought him in. There's no reason not to play him. Now he's available, so play him, and hopefully maybe it makes a bit of a change in the team. But other than the team wise, I don't think you can make much change. Like you said, that You can't make many changes in the team while we've got these many injuries. So,
like Mark Gamble says, we need new faces, Nick. It's written in the performances. Oh, it's day, what is it, 26 today? We've got a week, 10 days left of the transfer window. Will we get new faces in there? Are there any coming?
I don't think we will, personally. I think what we'll do this window is be a little bit similar like what West Ham did with John Duran, where they offered a stupid amount, like 54 million, knowing that wasn't going to be enough. But, we tried. I think that'll be like us. We'll knowing Leicester, they'll send Hams off. Obviously sold Cannon and all that lot, but won't bring in the players to replace
Just 1
them.
minute, Nick. Who's got the flu? Sorry, have I missed something in the report, in the press conference?
he's talking about Wario. He's talking about Wario.
What? He's not playing today?
I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh, great, that's great.
I don't know. Somebody on the bus said he was about the flu earlier. But
Sums up Leicester in a nutshell.
You couldn't write it, could you?
Yeah, you couldn't write our scripts at all, could you? Don't overplay Jamie. He's shattered. Keep Bial and start going naughty. Mark, could you see Jamie Vardy having a rest today? Is it time for his rest or?
Yeah,
I think so.
well, unless he gets the right ball, he's not the. It's not the player we need him to be. I mean, I love him to death. He's like the legend of Leicester. But we've got to start looking now that it's not working every week in, week out. Or because he's fit, it doesn't mean he's got to play. And I personally think I'm not a big fan of Daka, but we've got to start doing something different because we're just going to get what was that famous saying? Only an idiot plays or does the same thing time and time again and expects a different result. Well, we're doing it week in and week out and we get the same result. So, we've got to do something different.
Well, yeah, I totally agree there. Something has to be done different. But Nick, like I was saying, we've lost 7 on the bounce. Results are going our way. Luckily, results are going our way. It looks like Southampton have gone. I can't expect Southampton to come back.
Southampton are in danger of beating Derby's record and setting a
That's
new one.
I'd love Derby to keep that record all the time.
So would I, but
So really, it's a 4-team league now, isn't it? It's us, Wolves, Ipswich.
Yeah.
Who else?
I think Everton
won.
Everton have won 2 on the they've won 2 on the bounce.
Yeah. So there's a 4-team league, and as long as we're better than 2 of them teams, then we're only 2 points behind. I'm grasping positives. Even though I'm quite a negative person, I'm trying to grasp positives. Every cloud has a silver lining. I'm normally half empty, not half full, but today I'm trying to be half full. There is positives there, Nick, isn't there, that we have still got time on our hands. We're only 2 points away. As long as we're better than 2 of them teams, or the bottom 5 teams, apart from after Southampton, then it's still a chance because there's going to be low-scoring points this year, isn't it? It's going to be 34 points or something like that. 35
there is
points.
A chance.
It's not going to be high-scoring points this year, is it?
No, I don't even think it'll be 35 points, to be perfectly honest, Jamie. I really don't. Wolves, as I say, they seem to be back on form and struggling again. After that, they got their little manager bounce and then it seems to have imploded. Ipswich, they're trying. Fair play to them. They've done better than what I thought they would do this season. And then obviously, like you say, Southampton's gone. There is positives to take off it, and let's be fair. If any one of us was on that pitch right now, about ready to start for a 2:00 kickoff, we'd be looking at the table thinking, "Well, hang on a second. The results went our way. Let's go out, put in a performance, and get out the mire as it is."
I mean, who would have thought, Mark, that the Gary Lineker derby is going to be a 6-pointer? Who would have thought that?
Crazy, isn't it?
They're in 15th, they're in 19th. The 10 points, I think No, is it 10 points clear of us? I think it's 10.
No, they're
10
not
points.
even that, Jamie. They're not
They're
even
not.
that. It's less than that.
If they don't get a result today, they've got Thursday nights on them. I think they played a fully strength squad on Thursday night. So hopefully they'll be a bit jet lagged and a bit tired and that, and they might be at the best. But you never know, do you, Nick? Unfortunately,
You don't.
Could you remember who my least favourite Leicester player was?
probably Junior Lewis.
The guy in recent times, the guy that used to mock me about Mr. Madison.
Oh right, yes.
Just hoping I'm
just as he's talking about his least favourite player, his signal goes.
The Twitter darts player.
Yeah. That's as
just hoping that I don't get to see him chucking a dart today.
I know, Mark, you just broke up then, but we got the gist of what you said there. Because me and Nick were just about to do the darts impression, just as you were. Oh, he's gone. He's gone for a tunnel.
No, I'm back.
We're just about to do your darts impression. Me and Nick.
Yeah, don't. I don't want to see that today at all.
So, cool then, Mark. Just before we let you go, it's been appreciated you joining us. What do you think the score will be today?
We're gonna win 3-2. So 2-3 to Spurs. I think they'll call a score. I think they'll score a couple. We have got to score first. If we don't score first today, I think my little prediction's out the window. But I think we will. I think we'll shut them up, and it's going to be a close and tight and squeaky one. But I think we will.
I think it's Mark. I think it's 18 times we've conceded the first goal out of 22 games this year.
I know.
It's not good, is it? Not good at all. Mark, I will.
It's not good. It's not good.
Tony said, "What's this guy smoking?"
You'll buy me a pint next time I see you.
He's not smoking anything at the minute. Mark, thanks for joining us on the train.
There you go.
Don't leave it so long next time, please, pal.
2-3. Remember that. All right.
2-3 away victory.
I'll speak to you soon, brother.
We've gone for a 4-3. We've had them before, Spurs. We've had them before. Chris, Mark, we'll let you go. Cheers, pal. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your train.
See you, mate. No problem, mate.
Be good, pal. Nick, it's just you and me now, mate. What are you thinking of the score-wise today? I mean, like Tony says, 2 clean sheets out of 45 Premier League games. We've only kept 1 clean sheet today. We have only scored 6 goals in 7 games. We've lost 7 on the bounce. I know I'm normally a glass half empty kind of guy. I'm very rarely a glass half full type of guy, but I just don't know. I think we will get a positive result out of today. I really do.
Because I don't think we'll keep the clean sheet. I really don't, especially like with the back line. But like Craig's just said there, that's where I'm probably leaning more towards. I think if anything, it's going to be a really cagey game for both sides.
Aggie, the most loyal supporter. Sorry, Nick. Aggie going 2-0 Spurs. The most loyal supporter. Wow. But I understand where it's coming from, though. I totally understand where it's coming from. I know what he's on about.
Yeah, but let's be fair, Jamie. Every fan's going to have this thing going on in their heads at the minute because we don't see a way out of it, do we? Really? No. Let's be honest.
No. Tim's edging his bets a bit. He's got. I'll take a 1-1, a 2-1, but I've got a feeling we may sneak a 2-1 win. That's very edging your bets, that is, Tim. Very edging you. That's covering all bases, that is. Paul's gone for a 2-1. We're all going for confidence. We're all going, like I said to you earlier, our confidence is lower than the snake's belly at the minute. And something like this result, and it wouldn't be in the realms of possibility that Leicester do the most Leicester thing and go and beat Spurs today, would it, Nick?
It would be typical Leicester, but I think a lot of the confidence around it, Jamie, is people have seen the results yesterday all go our way pretty much. And let's be fair, if those results didn't go our way, I think we'd be saying different predictions. Yeah, but if they'd all picked a win and say that the gap was, wasn't 2 points, it was 4 points, for example, we'd all be a bit, I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they've just got to capitalise on it. We won't get results like this every week, to get it out of it. And it's our job now to go out there and play the 90 minutes and get a bloody result so we can get out of it. It'd be nice to be out of it for once.
It would be, wouldn't it? We weren't in it, and then all of a sudden we were in it. Results have been going our way. So Andy Medhurst has said we need to get some positive results to go with them results. Tony Smith has said same players. Will it change? Love to see us win, but it ain't happening yet. Tony, this is more hoping, and it's the hope that kills you more than anything, isn't it? I'm hoping we get something from it, but I'm in your mind, Tony, with the same kind of players and no new influx into it. Then morning, Johnny. You're a little bit late, pal. It's 9:30 now. We start. I've been telling you that the last few weeks. Anything LCFC great. The annoying thing is we're not cut adrift, but we can't win. Just think, Nick, if we'd won a couple of games, if we beat Fulham and Palace or got 4 points, we'd have been out the bottom 3 and would have been on 18 points. And a win today would have seen us go up to 14th or 15th. No one, so because the gap, there's a little bit of a gap there, isn't there? But would have been quite slow. It looked like would have been climbing away, and then we could have taken a point from today. If we got 4 points from the last 2 games, you'd have been over the moon with a point today. It'd have been absolutely brilliant. But it's just like I say, it's all about confidence, isn't it? That's the thing.
There's a lot of players on there that have got that confidence issue. Like Reedy said earlier on, Justin's got the confidence issue. If something doesn't go his way, that's it. He's in the mire for 90 minutes.
Like Mark Langham says, how many times have we had lifelines with teams around us and we haven't taken advantage? It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Been loads of times, even not just this year, in years before. Teams have given us the advantage, helped us out, and then it's not worked for us at all, is it? If somehow we do win or draw, their manager will be. It could be classed as El Sacchio, couldn't it? That's what it could be. It could be that whoever loses this could get the sack.
I don't think they'll sack Rude. If anything, I think Rude will walk because he's the 4th Leicester manager not to be backed in the windows. Maresca wasn't backed, Cooper wasn't backed, even Rodgers wasn't backed. Do you know what I mean? So I don't see him sacking him, but I can see him saying, "Do you know what? You've lied to me. We put my contract. I'm off." I can see that happening.
I must agree with this though. I'm glad Big Ange didn't get sacked after last week's defeat.
Yeah.
We always seem to get the new managers, don't we? If we don't, Mark says here, if we don't sign any quality, Top will be off and we will still have the leech of Rudkin. Please sort the infrastructure out. It's the infrastructure again, isn't it? It is the infrastructure. Mark, I'm not quite sure what you're on, but if that happens, if Daka scores, if Daka win, if we win 2-1 and Daka gets both, you're picking my lottery numbers next week, Mark. That's for certain. We've just been. It's not quite in the ballpark, Tony. I said that a few minutes ago. I don't know why. Whether Thomas doesn't want to go, we don't know, do we? We don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. So what did you say? Scoreline, Nick?
I'm going for a 2-1.
2-1.
Right,
yeah, I'm going to stick to my normal Desmond. To be honest, a point. I would have been happy with a point if we'd got 4, but I think we're in the need of 4 points. I wish it was 4 points of a win. It's a results business, isn't it? It's actually a results business.
He's on the court. If we don't get a result today and we lose again, he is on course to beat bloody Peter Taylor's record. So,
that's not.
And you don't want that. You don't want that on your CV.
Yeah, that's equal. That's equaling it, isn't it? Today, is it 8 games or was that 9?
8 games. No, it's 8 games. Taylor.
8, isn't it? Yeah, we lost 8 on the bounce, didn't we? And then we beat Spurs 4-2, and then lost the last game, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 2002, 3.
Something
like that, wasn't it? 2002 or 3, wasn't it?
No, Taylor was 2000.
No, that was Nigel. Yeah, that was before, wasn't it? We'll equal it today, so Tony says. Anyway, we don't want to end on a negative note. We want to end on a positive note, don't we, Nick? And the positive is we're going to get something out of today. That's what we're going to get. Something out of today, aren't we? That's the positive. We are going to get something out of it today, aren't we?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, at least the lads going down there today and the girls watching it, at least to get to see possibly some sights of London. That's probably the positive.
Wow. No, I don't think that. I'm not sure. Nick, it's been brilliant coming on, covering for Reedy while he was on the bus. Much appreciated, pal.
No problem, pal.
We shall see you later, mate. Be good.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Nice.
Enjoy
Fingers crossed,
watching
man.
the game. See you later.
Keep the
Hey,
faith.
Nick, I forgot to say, I'm sitting with a Spurs fan today, watching it over here. A mate of mine's turned up. He's a Spurs fan. I've got to sit next to him.
Oh God.
I know.
Could be
I know.
could be worse. He could be a Cov fan or a Forest fan, I suppose. But
I'll
only
probably take
just.
that at the minute, to be honest, rather than sit next to a Spurs fan.
Oh, no. You don't do those things, Jamie.
All right, Nick. We'll speak to you later, pal.
Well,
See you
there you
later. Thanks a lot. On a positive, Pete says, there's a few positives coming up here. Let's see what people are saying about positives. Right, let me get these up. The positive, don't rain on the lads down there. That could be a decent positive. Take the positives. Derby Count lost 5 or 6 on the Derby County have lost 5 or 6. Oh, sorry, that's what you mean. Yeah, Derby have lost 5 or 6 on the bounce. Pete saying, on a positive, I really enjoyed there being no VAR in the Championship. Looking forward to that. That's every cloud and silver lining kind of stuff, isn't it, Pete? I'd rather have VAR than not. Although isn't VAR coming into the Championship next year, I think, or within a couple of years? Morning, Chris. How are you? A bit late, so I started 9:30 now. Morning, Jamie. Is it right? Top is in Europe, trying to get a player to. Well, I've heard that. They were talking to the centre half. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure Top would have been there, but apart from the sites, London is a dump. Yes, Son is going to mess. I hope not. He does normally score, doesn't he? Quite a few goals. It's Fiesta time. El Crapio, El Crapio. It could be. It's not Fiesta. I had a Fiesta, a decent Fiesta party last night. It was. Top's in Jamie's bar. He'd have 3 beers if he was. Powell, that's the one. Tottenham is a bleak place for sure. Yes, it is. Jono knows he's pretty close to Tottenham. Right then, lads and lasses, much appreciated you turning up. Great for everyone watching me. Not in their pit today. Thank you for Tom joining us, Mark joining us, Reedy joining us, Kate joining us in the car on the way there. I know the signals weren't the best, but much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the show. No, it's not quite the same show as it normally is because of a few problems with the signals and stuff like that. But fans going to the games. That's what we wanted. We wanted to get the fans that were going to the games with their views. And I think we did it. We had 5 on going to the games. That's what we wanted from you. That's what I appreciate. People making time on their journey to speak to me about the game and about the team that they love. No matter what, we love Leicester. We all love Leicester. Hold your hands up if you love Leicester. We certainly do. Go and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the game. Have a few beers. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. It's ciao, ciao. And, before we, no, don't matter about that. I was going to say something. Don't matter about that. It's ciao, ciao. Adios. Goodbye. Todd's vein. See you later. There goes the final whistle. Come on, you foxes.
The Leicester City machine is on the march again.
Leicester Fan TV presents a variety of content like fan discussions, match analysis, and engaging with Leicester fans worldwide. We want your views live, thanks to our sponsors, Everard's, Pucker Pies, Hologram, Take Me, Newbie & Co, and the Fox's Arms.
Want to watch more content like this? Hit the like button. Give us your views. Hit subscribe to Leicester Fan TV and make sure to follow Leicester Fan TV on all socials.